family, we just go and read the book of Esther. It's an interesting book, because sometimes we are so lazy to read. Nkosi yami. Sometimes we are not encouraged to read. Sometimes we think, the Bible, But at least this one, it's quite interesting. It is not by mistake that God is not mentioned in that book. It is such a love story. And who doesn't love love? But what I want us to talk about is that in a summary, here is Esther, a girl from nowhere, if I could put it like that. Girl who is at a wrong place, not home, like a girl who comes from a defeated background because they've been bad. They are slaves. A girl who's orphaned. So everything that is wrong, everything that works against a human being to function is happening to this girl. And she finds herself being put amongst to compete, if I can put it like that. She finds herself being put to compete with those who have everything. So you can imagine that a girl like that, there's no confidence. The girl like that should be like doubting herself. Do I even belong? Am I supposed to be here? What am I doing here? How, and not only herself and those that are looking at her, because people, they look and they're like, now who's this? And nobody knows that. Which family is this one coming from? Nobody knows the family. And it is worse because as she's there, she still has to hide who she really is. This hiding comes from embarrassment. This hiding comes from shame. This hiding comes from you have already disqualified yourself. This hiding comes from you have already judged yourself. This hiding comes from you are so scared of your past because your past is shameful. Your past is failures. You have already been defeated. So you are scared of being judged. So you've already just judged yourself. That's Esther. But in all of that, she ends up being the one who takes the crown. She ends up being the one that the eyes of the king see and chooses. But it didn't just happen. When she got in there, she then knew that I have nothing to lose. I have no experience. I have no skills. Maybe I have not even the looks that comes with all these other people. I have nothing, but I have just one thing, a teachable spirit. So I'm going to listen to what I'm being taught. Those that are given to us, to mentor us, I will keep it to the T, what they are teaching us. When they say, do this to prepare yourself, I'll over-prepare. When they say, stay away from this, I'll overstay if there's anything like that. I'll overdo everything.
Yeah.
So what does it say? I just thought about that. I would love to continue with the story of Esther on the other side. But for today, I'm just saying how many of us find ourselves in that situation? How many Esthers are there? So what does it take? Be teachable. Be
Sure.
teachable. There's a king. There's a king. There's a king waiting for you. The king is waiting for you. And our king is God, who said, let us make men in our image. And it says men and women he created. They created. So you are created, but we even forget because we've been defeated by life. We've been captured by life. You are enslaved by life. You've been stripped of everything that you have, your dignity, your self-confidence, and your everything. Maybe the pride, what looks like pride, is your shield that you're trying to protect yourself because you're scared to be naked. Because when you are naked, you're going to look at all the scars and all your shortcomings and all your past. then you are labeled as being arrogant, and you're labeled as whatever. We're given names, whatever that name that puts you at the back of the line of those that are so-called good. Just have a teachable spirit. Look around and say, who is there to mentor me? The word of God. Find a word and a place and the church, because we talk church. Please, can we find a place where the word of God is taught in the simplest form? No gimmicks, no performances, don't run before we run for any other things, before we run for miracles and everything. Can we just find the king and be teachable? Can we be taught? The king is waiting to select you.
The king is waiting to select you. Sure. Yeah. Can we commit ourselves? Can we learn and unlearn? Are we willing to do that?
Yes. When you are being taught, are you willing to do further? Are you willing to do further? Because also, there's always, are you the Esther, or are you a Sunday Christian?
Sure.
Are you an Esther that you go back and you read more? You go back and you speak to God and like, God, what do they mean by that? Are you the Esther, or are you the church who sits there and be like, okay, today was boring?
Sure.
Are you the Esther? Are you one of those who sometimes when they say, can you lift up your hands in worship, you just say, I don't understand this, but I'm going to lift my hands up? Can we be the Esthers so that we will be teachable?
Be the Esthers so that we can be teachable. And the king is waiting for us. Wow.
The king is waiting.
Sure.
The king is waiting. Yes.
Mabongi, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your wisdom. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May God bless everyone. Go out there and be Esther's, and happy Valentine's Day.
Yes,
to the Valentine's
coming soon. Coming soon. Spread love. Spread God's love.
Yes.
The day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, my dear.
God bless. Thank you.
God
Bye-bye.
bless. Goodbye to you.
Bye. There you go, family. That is Sis Mabongi for you.